The hurricane has hit here in Wareham. Some of the destruction here on the telephone pole. Dinah's Way, much destruction here. Wires down all over the place. Destruction. This is Hathaway Road here, covered with leaves. Another tree just cracked.
I hope they sweep this fucking thing all out before I...
Gotta make around it. Gotta shut off for a minute here. Another tree down.
Holy shit,
We've had some winds here that we're not even realizing what's going on. Bad wire situation here, Hathaway Road. But all the way down. Getting a gust now about 55. Coming up here. Heading for the Weeweeannick.
People have been killed. Trees falling on it.
Wow, that sucker come right out. That's what you're hearing cracking in pine trees.
You got it with you.
You got it no more.
Here's another one. Wow, look all up in there.
Wow, there must have been some gusts go through here.
Yeah. Swing by your place, maybe?
The cops are sitting up. They were here. Weeweeannick Bridge coming up.
Guys over there.
Not bad along here. Shutting down from boats up against the Weeweeannick Bridge coming up here. Weeweeannick is really gusting down here now. Some small boats blowing down the river. Weeweeannick, 3 boats from the moorings, breaking up on the rocks. Looks like one guy's trying to pull them off. Going to be some major damage there. Going up the Weeweeannick. Howling down here right now. Hard to believe it's northeast. Howling more to the maybe west. Wild though. As we launched the little rubber raft last weekend. Time, as you can see, now look at it rolling here. We're a mile in from Buzzard's Bay. You can imagine what it must be like out there. I think I'd probably be able to pick myself up a pretty cheap boat right about a couple hours from now.
Can't get it reversed or anything.
Pulling into our road now. The tree completely across the road going to Wareham Auto. You can't get down if you wanted to. Looks like my fence is down. We're here at the house. Lost one section of fence so far.
That blew down.
Completely across Fairfield. No way anybody could get out of Fairfield right now. Right above Fred's house. Power line's down. Down. Power line over. Look at those trees in our yard. Wild. There goes another section of our beautiful fence. Right down. The fence down. So far. So far. As my father-in-law says. Down by Josh by Gosh house now. Front of the house.
Okay.
Looks okay so far. Frank's next door. Coming down by Josh's house.
Pick it up.
Wind's picking up. And there's the people who stayed here. They're braving the wind here. Perhaps never to make another day. Wave. We are looking onto Frank's house. Wild. Next to Roger Monas, quite a bit of trees down here. Branches all over the place. Pulling out, coming out of the highway. Got my co-pilot here shifting. Leave it right in there, Frank. That was down at just before Wareham Auto. I'm surprised that they even let us through. Coming up on it now. Coming up on Wareham Auto here. Road seems to be pretty clear. The wipers on here. Coming up on Wareham IGA. Quite a bit of branches across the road here. Just saw Jack standing out in the middle with his fat gut. Coming up on Main Street, lots of branches down. Main Street looks good. Some sign out in the middle of the road to buy cigarettes. It's Marina. Wild. Shift up. Wareham River. See right now, there's the bridge. Smile. Whoa, gust. Coming up. Wareham River. Water's coming up in Greer's Lumberyard now. I don't know if we can get to Pinehurst or not. She's cresting now. Got some poor soul that's going to have this boat on ground right here, across from Cabos. Marina. It'll be a wild one. Yep. In here where we used to keep the old boat. Was Marina. It's gonna be a bad one. Docks are under the water by now. Around. Wait a minute. Completely underwater. What's left of boats bouncing up and down. Coming in now. Pinehurst Beach. Major obstacle here. Got to take a side street. Franconia Ave.
Keep avoiding them big pine trees.
Make it, maybe have to turn around.
Yeah,
cut the stop sign. Pine tree down across from my old house in Pinehurst. Remember the scenes of the '54 hurricane. Here's where I lived. Waters were cresting here in '54. I remember it well. Coming down here onto Pinehurst Beach. Major destruction here in '54. 54, I'm filming you. 54 coming down through here, we were kids.
Yeah, it's just like it.
Rafters floating down.
For an hour and a half.
Yeah, maybe here we're just like I was in '54.
I know it.
I know
Wild.
it's moving.
Going down by the beach. First beach, look at the waves. Looking down out onto the point here. Wild. Boat swamp. Swiss Beach over there. Wild. Wind's gusting now. Pinehurst Beach is already swept down. Wild. Remember it well, '54. Just about this time of day, I was out bailing my father's boat out. These are coming. Another '54 survivor.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Wow. Here, take the camera. Let's get the hell out of here.
I'm with you, Woody. I got it.
No, I want to film it.
Okay.
What? So that
fell
thing
off.
again?
Yeah.
Where the hell they go to?
I don't know, it didn't go on my side. Yeah, let's get the fucking... Car just came through there.
Did it?
It's coming through now.
Back on it. That tree just came right down on us at Pinehurst. Trying to get out of Pinehurst now. Down by my old doctor's house. Pinehurst.
Well, we're still alive.
While we're alive. I think we're gonna get out to Ella Marion's old house. The tree is right down across the road. We're backing up. Frank, that's a telephone pole. Where my father and I, we crossed here in the 54 hurricane. There was 8 feet of water right here. This tree again.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. I'm boogieing now up at Franconia. Give me a shift there, Frank. There's old Emoji's house over there, Westgate's house. The water is really climbing. Calmest place. Would you think it was a hurricane? Look at in here. Not a wave in the place. There's the Westgate. Water is about full moon tide right now, or even higher. Yeah. 1954 all over. Coming over wars now.
Fast.
Fast. Look at them trees blow. We're boogieing. Breers. Water's coming up over Bessie's. Forget getting over the bridge. I don't know about Eddie Rokas. Gotta be bad down there.
Take it right here, sir.
Let's scoot down back. This water floods so far it's not draining. It'll be here pretty soon though. Here we are. We're howling here right now. Smile, boys!
Busy at work.
Here's Jeff.
Hi.
Don't you know enough to get out of the rain?
No.
Hi there, boys. You're on candid camera here. 1981 hurricane. Big Bob. The A&P. Trees right down across from the old house that Regina lived on. Jesse Park. I mean, what's this, Frank? Memorial.
Old Town Hall.
Old Town Hall.
Look at this. This is the park.
This is your park. Tree is right down. In the middle of the road here.
No.
Gibbs Ave. Tree right across it. Winds. Unbelievable. By Bobby and Michelle's house. Back onto High Street. Couldn't get up Gibbs Ave. Tree right across by Bobby and Michelle's. Just stop for the lights. They ain't working. Town hall's loaded with people. Wild here by the town hall. Another new school. What do you think? Your guess is as good as mine to where it's going to be later on today. And where the school ends. Right behind muddy Broadmarsh River. My old haunt.
Yeah.
Out Frank shifting upward. Englishes. Nothing but marsh. Right over there. the water will be in another half an hour here. Twist Beach. Lots of trees down. Lots of branches down coming on them. Beach Road. Nothing but branches and trees. Poles leaning. Look at that sucker. There. The water at the end of Fairfield. Just coming right up that road where we usually walk down. Remember last week we wanted to launch the boat, there was no water? Well, there it is. Police going out. Earlier the tree was down, they cut it out so they could access. Probably so you know who could get home in squad car. 2 sections of fence blown away. Okay, at the end of Wewianick, she's starting to flood now. She's up all around the motel. She's flooding up here. Looks like they got that boat out, Frank.
Yeah. Look at the road down there.
It's all the way up here. You can imagine what it's like down there on the other end. A&J. Water up to the bottom sheds. Battery's about dead. I wonder if she'd float if the water come a little more.
Water's still coming in good.
There's a tree I wanted to cut down. I guess we can take it down now. Section of fence down here.
I know what you're looking for.
Yeah.